You're watching the NASCAR Amino Network.
Hi everybody, it's Carter Jones, producer and director of Duel of Destiny, and today I'm answering your guys' questions and other questions that you guys did not ask because, I don't know, I think you'll find them interesting, I guess. So I think my main inspiration for the movie was one night for post-race interviews of one of our MISC leagues on NASCAR Amino. I think it was the Miller Lite NASCAR Cup Series. Don't quote me on that. But all of us drivers in MISC leagues have this character we play as, prevent things from going bland and keep things interesting. And that brews rivalries. And that night in post-race interviews, I believe Jared and Zack were going at it. And I think Jared prompted the idea of making a cinematic film. Those were his words, a cinematic film of their rivalry, essentially, just a battle between them. And what I did was I was just like, all right, bet. I'll show you cinematic. I will show you cinematic. Tune in October 3rd, Jared Holmes, and you will see cinematic. So for the newer viewers that may be viewing this on the NASCAR Amino Network and might not be on this platform, the NASCAR Amino is a great community to make friends and just share what you love on a public feed that everyone sees. There's chatting, voice chatting, a bunch of public chat rooms, lots of ways to share your passion and make just bonds that last. I recommend you go to your app store right now, download the Amino app and search NASCAR Amino if you have not already, and join the community, and you'll be part of great projects like this. We are an ever-evolving community with just several members joining each day, several of them staying active, lots of new leagues, lots of new fun ways to get involved. Definitely recommend. Alright, so now that I got that plug out of the way, we're going to answer the second part of the question, which is how did it motivate you to write the movie? Well, there's a lot of moving parts that go into this, alright? So the way I produced this movie is obviously simulated with NR 2003, and I have to get a bunch of lines from people, including myself. So lines for me, Jared, Zack, a bunch of other main characters, a bunch of other side characters. I think the main motivational factor in it all is just having great friends and just great people on the app that reassure you that you're going to be entertaining all of these people with this product, and just seeing their gratification after it. I guess that's what's always made me proud as a creator, is to make everyone happy, laugh, and whatever at what NASCAR Amino content has to offer. And that's the goal of the movie, is to just give people enjoyment. And just having this movie, once it's done premiering, to stay on the channel and be there for people to rewatch, as well as new incoming people to watch, because an NR 2003 movie has not been done before. So that's another key motivational factor, is doing something that's not been done before and trying to make it the best you can make it. Time management has sucked. It really has. So basically the movie began production in, I want to say mid to late spring, so around May. It's a big process, alright? So the things that go into this movie I will describe in a later question, more in detail, but there's a lot that goes into it. Hundreds of hours of work. That's not an exaggeration. Hundreds of hours of work. And there's a lot in my life I have to manage, so aside from the hundreds of hours of editing, I have to balance all this other stuff like family time, college coursework. I'm currently in college here at the North Dakota State University, so that's a big priority to me, is to get my stuff done, build a future for myself. There's also social life. I would consider not only just real life friends, but NASCAR Amino friends as well. I hang out with a bunch of them in a Discord server. on a regular basis, as well as on the app itself with the voice chat feature. It's a lot to balance. I'm also the agent of the community, so there's that as well. Lots to manage there on leadership. Just so much things to manage in my life to make this movie work out, and I hope it's going to be worth it for everybody. I guess a message I'm trying to express with Duel of Destiny is, from a creator standpoint, if you believe in yourself, you can do anything. You can accomplish anything. You can make anything possible. And in the editing process of this movie, I've done a lot of stuff that I think a lot of viewers are not gonna ever imagine could be possible with NR 2003. But the power of an editing program allows you to do a lot of things, guys, especially with the correct one. We've gone above and beyond with this movie. We have done a lot of things, script-wise, promotion-wise, because we want it to be great. We want this to be something that's never been done before. Okay, so to further elaborate on the process of creating Duel of Destiny, you have, it begins with the script. So I've gone on Google Docs and just start a document from scratch, and basically just for every scene, write what you think is going to be good. The main plot line of the movie is going to be Jared and Zack in a 3-race battle with a bunch of other adventures and obstacles along the way, not only on track but off track as well. There's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of dialogue exchanges, so you have to like account for that. You have to coordinate all of this on Amino, so you're trying to get as much people involved with the movie because it is a community project. So you're always PMing members, asking for interest, trying to fit it into the plot in a way that makes sense. So not all members have an equal opportunity, but in my eyes, at least giving them an opportunity to be in the movie in the first place is pretty big. And then at that point, when you finish the script, you have to get everyone together, because this is not an in-person thing. This is people around the globe, essentially. What you have to do is get all these people onto like a Google Hangout call or a Discord call and record their audio. Some cases there'll be members that can record on their own, but it's easier for me to just record it all in the same call. But there's just a lot of coordination that goes into all of it, really. Once I have all the lines recorded, I import them. It can be one file, it can be multiple audio files. I import them into my editor, my video editor, and I line them all up. I also have to add sound effects. So I do that all and then export the entire audio file for the scene. And then once I do that, I put the audio back into another project and have to go on NR 2003 with my controller, like my USB controller I plug into my computer, using a bunch of other applications like the Cam Hack to get like precise camera angles of each car, like whether they're just talking with each other or racing each other, because camera angles mean a lot. They really do. I have to record several cars, each scene, several cars in different areas as well. It's not always the same track in the same scene, but in total there is 16 scenes in total. So I have to repeat this process 16 times, and it's gotten really annoying. It really has, which is why I'm freaking glad that it's finally, the pain and suffering is almost over of editing. By the time you guys are seeing this right now, it is, thankfully. But if I had to give an average, I would say each scene takes 10 to 20 hours to edit, because you have writing the script, getting everyone's audio, you have to coordinate a time to meet to record the audio, line the audio up, get video, line the video up with the audio, export that, and that's just one scene. You have to do that 15 more times. To put it lightly, no. There's not going to be a sequel. I'm not going through this pain and suffering again. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. So tune in October 3rd, because it's the only one you get to see.